You start in the same boat, 0 subs, 0 watch time hours, no audience. You're struggling with delayed gratification, right? Amazon has messed us up. Ordering something and then getting it 2 days later, ordering something and getting it the same day. Bro, they messed us up. It's 5 views on this thing. What's going on? And then you look up and 60 days later, 90 days later, a year later, you can add some zeros to that thing, right? 20,000, 50,000 views, 100,000 views. And so over time, it's worth it. Here's how you can think about it for your own self and your own channel journey. Yes, I've had this channel for years. No, I'm not monetized yet, but is it worth it? Yes. Yes. Yeah, that was from Friday. But seriously though, man, it's definitely worth it. I still believe that wholeheartedly. I'm going to go crazy on this channel. I've been putting out videos lately, and I'm going to get more and more consistent as time goes on. And I fully believe that it's worth it for me and you, right? If you're watching this video, you're probably either wondering to yourself, man, is it worth it for me to keep putting in all this work and time and effort into my YouTube videos when nobody's watching them right now? Or you probably haven't started yet and you're about to start and you're like, man, I'm starting at 0 and ain't nobody watching, and I know it's probably not going to be that many people watching when I first drop this video. Is it going to be worth it? And I'm telling you, it is. And here's how I know. This is not the only channel that I have. So if you're looking at this channel right now and you're like, this dude got 1,000 subscribers, what is he talking about? I have another channel. I actually have a couple other, but my largest one to date right now, I'm still not big, but it's like 10,000 subscribers. But the thing is, I remember on that channel when literally like nobody was watching, and I have some videos on that channel right now that I can pull up that nobody still ain't watched. Like literally friends and family, maybe kind of deal, right? 20 views. And if I can find one, I'll put it up there. But nonetheless, here's the thing. Over time, the quality gets better. Over time, the communication gets better. You know what I'm saying? Like how you show up on camera to the viewer, right? It changes, it gets better. Mainly because one, you're learning how to be yourself on camera. For some reason, when a camera pop up, stuff you start getting stiff, all that kind of stuff, right? But the more you do it, the more relaxed you become, and really like you realize like, yo, I'm just talking to a camera, even though you're on the other side of that right now. Like you're watching this right now and you are on the other side of it right now while I'm creating it. You're not. Right? You're probably doing whatever else you're doing, and I'm creating this to a camera. And so, it kind of takes the nerves off when you realize like, oh yeah, I'm just talking to the camera. Eventually I'll be talking to you. And so, yeah, I know that. And so over time, yes, I've gotten better. And even though I've restarted on this new channel here, I'm going hard because I know it's going to be worth it. There is going to be a time where, yes, me making this video right now, it might seem like it's not worth it because I'm not monetized yet. But once I'm monetized on this channel, just like the other one, people are going to be continuing to come back and watch this video, watch all the other videos that I made, watch the videos that I'll be making while I'm monetized, and it's going to be worth it. So yes, it definitely is. I remember making videos on the other channel, like, man, it's 5 views on this thing. What's going on? And then you look up and 60 days later, 90 days later, a year later, you can add some zeros to that thing, right? 20,000, 50,000 views, 100,000 views. And so over time, it's worth it. Here's how you can think about it for your own self and your own channel journey. If you're just now starting out, think about it like you're putting in that time and tuition like you're going to college. And so right now you putting in those hours, you ain't getting paid. Like you're literally putting in hours, not getting paid. I don't know. Right now you're an understudy, right? Right now you are training with Mr. Miyagi, and you are not that dude yet, or you are not that woman yet. But once you get monetized, you know, or you put in some more time, you will be. And so that's just how I think about it, right? Like, I'm paying this money, I'm paying this tuition, I'm paying it with my time. It's delayed gratification. The reason you're on this video is because probably you're struggling with delayed gratification, right? Amazon has messed us up. Ordering something and then getting it 2 days later, ordering something and getting it the same day. Bro, they messed us up. They messed us up, and our delayed gratification bar is out of whack. And so now when something doesn't happen instantly, right, when it doesn't happen in the time frame that we think it should, we give up, we fall off, we fade out. And there's gonna be people who watch this video and they're gonna give up and they're gonna fade out on YouTube because their scope of their time frame, or when it should happen versus when it actually will, is kind of jacked up. And then there's some others who watch this video who are going to understand the assignment, and they're going to think back on this type of video when they get ready to give up because they dropped this video that they put all this time in and 100 people watched it, and they're going to think like, yo, it's more than right now. I'm not doing this for right now. I'm doing this for down the road. And they're going to stand the game and they're going to look up and it's going to be worth it. Right. So for me, I'm not monetized on this channel. I'm not worried about that. Right. I'm making these videos because I know down the line it's definitely still worth it. You know, I was looking at some of my old videos on my old channel and, you know, thinking back like, man, yo, this is crazy. Like, who would have thought? And then also just knowing that I'm around the corner. So yes, I still have a few thousand hours to get on this channel to get monetized. But I know that the more content that I make, and if I can collapse those time frames and the amount of time that it takes me to make the more videos, I'm going to get there faster. So I had a video that I just dropped like 3 days ago, and it has over 40 hours of watch time on that video, 800 some views. Like, it's moving. Okay. But here's what I'm thinking about that. Yo, if I can do those types of videos over and over and over again, it's gonna be no time before I'm actually over my 4,000 watch hours, and then I can turn on monetization on all those videos, which, by the way, will continue to give views. So now I'm going to make up the money for that I'm missing right now. It's going to make it all up because people are going to continue to try and find those, or not try and find, they're going to continue to find those videos and click on them and watch them, get value from them, and YouTube is going to pay me. And so I'm going to get that money back. So for me, it's like an investment. Like right now, I'm investing into this YouTube channel. I have to nurture it. I got to make sure I'm putting out the right content, putting out the best content that I can. And by the way, y'all, but best content that you can does not mean you need the best camera. Doesn't mean you need the best setup. Right now, I'm in a car. Now, if you go to some other channel or some other videos on this channel, yeah, I have a studio and I'm set up. But again, this is not my first channel. I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars using another YouTube channel that has allowed me to get other, you know, types of equipment and setups and stuff like that. But I didn't start there. On those same channels, if you go back through the list, you'll see I had the blue tarp background that I'm standing right behind. Like, it's literally right behind me. No depth of field, none of that. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. I had the iPhone action. Like, it's all good. And I still use the iPhone to this day if I feel like it. Right now, I'm on the Osmo Pocket 3, right? But ultimately, I'll pull out the iPhone in a minute. Why? Because I know the iPhones that we have access to right now, and if you're an Android person, I'm sorry. Not sorry. I feel for you. Nah, for real. I just always had the iPhone for the most part. I think the last time I had an Android, it was a Galaxy Galaxy Note 9 or something like that, something crazy. But yeah, I mean, all I'm saying is the iPhone, the cameras that we have right now in our pockets, like they would have killed for this stuff in, I don't know, 2006. Like they would have killed for that. I just watched what's today? Today is the 24th. Today is the day before Christmas, and I just watched Home Alone, right? Home Alone 1 and 2, and yo, I was like, man, my camera, my iPhone camera on night mode looked better than some of these scenes. It was all gritty and all that kind of stuff. So we have access to everything that we need. Everything that you have right now, you have access to everything that you need to be successful on YouTube. You just got to put in the work. You just have to literally put in the time and say, yo, I know that right now it doesn't seem like it's doing anything. It don't seem like I'm making nothing shake right now, but over time it's going to be there and it's going to be worth it. To me, again, I don't care if you just started, if you've been started, or if you quit and now you came back. It's worth it, y'all. Like, the type of money that you can make from sharing the information that you know is life-changing, mainly because you are setting yourself up to have a succession plan. Like, you're setting yourself up to, yo, I don't know what the climate is going to be going into the next year, but here's what I do know. I have something that is shelling off money that can sustain me until I find another job, or maybe I don't want to be at the job that I'm at. And so now I can use this to, hey, I can find another role that I'm going to be happy in, because I have a YouTube channel that's making money, that's keeping me in the game while I find what I really want to do in life. And so if you start now and in preparation for that, yes, it's worth it. If you ask any YouTuber who has had a channel, they've been on there for years, everybody doesn't start off great, y'all. Like, you start in the same boat. 0 subs, 0 watch time hours, no audience, and you grow from there. But if you ask them, was the time that they put in, those hours that they were up late at night only to put out a video, only to have to get ready to make another video so that they can put out another one, and the thought behind, man, what do I make now? Like, all of that time that they spent doing that, was it worth it? If you ask them that, they're gonna say yes. So, am I monetized on this channel? No. Do I have monetized channels? Yes. Do they make a lot of money? Not necessarily through AdSense, but there's more than one way to skin a cat when it comes to monetization on YouTube. And if you want to know about that, I'm not going to go into it on this video. You can watch one of my other videos. I'll put it up here somewhere or something like that. Or maybe at the end of this video. But nonetheless, they make money. And so if that's the reason why you're trying to get on YouTube, that's great. If it's to build an audience, they build audiences, right? Like, literally now in a specific niche that I made a channel around, using me as the as the face. Like, I can go to places in that niche. I can go to conferences in that niche and people recognize me. Like, people are like a little gassed action, when they see me, mainly because I create content on YouTube. So can it build an audience? Yeah. Did it take time? Yes. Was it worth it? Yes. And so that's all I'm trying to say in this one, man. I gotta get out of here. I'm moving around a little bit. It looks like it's gonna rain, and I don't know about y'all. I don't like being caught in the rain. I like the rain, but I like to be in the house when it's raining. I don't like to be moving around. Normally I have on, certain types of shoes and certain types of shoes and stuff like that, I don't be normally wanting to get wet. Today I got on my rain boots, my Hunters. So I'm all right, but I still don't want to be out in it. So I'm gonna have to go get some food, and go ahead and shut this thing off. But yeah, man, if y'all think about starting a YouTube channel, if you have a YouTube channel, let me know in the comments. What's holding you up? What's stopping you from actually pressing record and getting out there? I want to help you out if I can. Just know, y'all, it is worth it. It's definitely worth it. And I'm going to continue to make these videos I don't care how long it takes me to get monetized. I just know ultimately I will, because if you don't quit, you're gonna hit the goal, but you can't quit. So anyways, I will see y'all in the next video. If you made it to the end of this one, you're legendary, and I appreciate you for sure, and I'll see you in the next one.